Hi, I'm Izzy. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy this practice. Today we'll need 2 blocks, and you can just set them to the side. You will use those though. But let's get started with some heart opening. So plant the feet in the floor and then lift up, inhale, exhale, breathe across the body, stretching through the back of the heart. Inhale up, exhale across. Let's keep this going. And on this next one, bring the arm over and across. Bring the other arm underneath to pull it in close to your chest, stretching through the shoulder. Hold there and breathe for a moment. And then that hand that's underneath is going to slide across. The hand's pressing into the outside of the elbow while the elbow's pressing into the hand. So we're creating a contraction. Loosen up the tailbone, the legs, let yourself root into the ground, and then we'll take that over and across on the other side as well. And as we pull that arm across, let's try to aim the hips forward, the chest forward, the feet heavy, and just letting that stretch occur through the shoulder. The hand slides through, and then we're pressing the hand into the arm and the arm into the hand, creating contraction. Make sure you're breathing. And then as we release, let's take a big exhale, push forward. And then an inhale, open up the heart, open up the chest. And we'll keep that going as we exhale, hands come forward. Inhale, swim back. And at the top of our mat, let's take a big inhale, reach up, keep the feet rooted, hands reach up, and reaching forward, open through the chest, soft bend to the knees, let yourself fold. Through your strong legs, let gravity pull on the top of your head. We'll just get some movement, some flow into the back as we reach the hands up, take a big exhale, and then just softly inhale, let them come forward. It's just warming up those back muscles. Halfway lift, bring your blocks onto each side, and we'll step back with the right foot. We're in a nice big lunge. And through this lunge, we're going to contract on this inhale, squeezing the hips together. And then as we exhale, we want to push the feet in opposite directions, open through the heart. So we're pushing up through the heart and then opening up through the heart. But the feet are getting as much action as we are through the spine. So a lot of attention to the movement, and then just an inhale and exhale. And one more time. On the last one, we'll let the knee come down and we'll shift ourselves up and off the blocks to a low lunge. Here we'll take the hands forward. This is our exhale. And inhale, swim the hands back. As the hands come forward, we'll bring them back down to the blocks, and we're going to shift the hips back. So if you need to slide the blocks with you, the heel will be in the mat, and we're pushing back into the hip. So we're pushing into the mat with the heel and pulling back through the hip. Breathe deep. Let the breath guide you in this asana. And then we'll shift forward, opening up the heart, feeling the stretch through the front hip or the psoas. And we're opening up through the chest. Let the shoulders slide down. Root through the feet and lift the knee into your lunge. And the hands are on the blocks. And we'll start that coiling again. So the inhale up, exhale forward. Again, feet stay heavy into the ground. We're just moving through the spine as we squeeze through the hips. And as we come over, we'll move the blocks to the side out of our way. Place the hands on the ground. And stepping back, you can drop the knees if you'd like for that support and begin to lower down through the chest, then lifting the heart on the inhale for that cobra. Try not to lock the elbows. We'll exhale down, inhale up, and allow the back of the heart to be your guide. So we're pushing forward through the chest and then pulling up through the back of the chest, and just wave through this with that breath. Before lifting up into downward facing dog, squeeze those elbows in, hug them tight to your body, push through the knees, up through the hips as you tuck the toes, and then arriving. Soft elbows, pedal through the knees. Knees can be as bent as you need them to be. We'll bring the feet together, and then we'll lift the right heel directly up. Doesn't have to lift too high. Bring it back down, and then inhale, lift through the other foot, exhale down, right foot again, inhale, lift up, pull the knee through, tighten the belly, shift forward as we plant that foot and adjust the back foot into warrior one. So just foot angled out at a 45-degree, hips are forward, chest is forward, hands come up, and breathe. As we bring our hands down, we're going to offer them forward on that exhale and then swim them back on that inhale. And this time, bring the hands back, bring them behind the back, and just place them at the top of the hips. You can have palms down or the top of the hand down. Here, just open the chest, on the shoulders, down through the elbows, and breathe into the heart opening, hands up. And we have the opposite hand on top. So the right elbow, right knee is forward. And you can just cross this to whatever feels comfortable for you. Breathing, notice the posture as you open back up, and then we're bringing the hands back down to the blocks. As we inhale, we reach up through the spine. And as we exhale, we try to open up the mouth, open up the jaw. Inhale and exhale. Again, watch the feet. Let the feet be heavy. Try not to make this a big knee movement. Make this more about the spine, which I know is hard and it gets easier the more you do it. Knee drops. Walk the blocks back if you need to. Heel down. Push the heel into the mat and pull back through the hip at the same time. Here we can get that waving over the leg as well. So we inhale up and exhale down. Just allowing yourself to find ease in the posture. Shifting forward, again, opening up that hip. Notice the stretch through the front side of the body. How much are you able to open energetically and physically? How much are you able to shift and breathe and move at the same time? Notice where you have restriction and where you have movement. Maybe it's easy to move through one body part, but not all of them. Or maybe you have an easy time through the hips or an easy time through the heart. All of these things we want to be taking notice of. Let's tuck those back toes, lift up, step forward, and come back into your forward fold. Notice the difference between your left and right side of the body. Notice how you melt into the floor. And as you let the feet fall heavy, let's interlace the fingers behind the back. Of course, if you need to pretend like you're holding a strap or hold a strap or scarf, you can do that as well. We'll inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, fold over. Inhale, lift the chest. And exhale, fold over. This is super important for us that are sitting at a desk all day to open up through the front side of the body. Let the feet fall heavy, root down through those heels. Let's take a side stretch. So as we lean over to one side, we'll take the opposite side behind us. Stretch and breathe. And we just want to make sure we're rooting up and rooting down. So that means there's a big push in both directions, energetically through both the fingers and the feet. Release it out. Let's swim again. So just as we started crossing over through the body, that inhale up, exhale over. And as that arm comes across, let's take the other one, pull it in, hold it, breathe it. Slide it across, hand into elbow, elbow into hand, contract. Feel the contraction in the chest and the belly, drop heavy into the heels. Arm comes across, let's stretch the other arm. Breathe it. And then that hand will slide across. And again, we're having the hand into the elbow, elbow into the hand. Contract. Feel the shoulder blades squeeze back as the chest opens. And again, make sure that we're not gathering all the energy into that area. The feet still need to be grounded. Release, inhale, and exhale. Again, we've got that offering forward exhale. Inhale, open the chest. Swimming through the heart muscles. Hands come behind the back, and you can just place the top of the hands behind you and open the chest. Of course, if you'd want to interlace the fingers, you can interlace them here as well. Heart opener. Inhale, reach the hands up. We want to pull through the belly to open the chest, protect the lower back, and then let yourself take a moment to release. Let it go. And we'll bring the hands to the blocks next, stepping the left foot or the opposite foot that you started with last time. Step it back, and then we've got that inhale, exhale. Relax the jaw. And so as we relax the jaw, we'll also relax the hips. So as we pull up, we're tightening the hips and then relaxing the hips. Begin to drop the knee on this next one and let ourselves come into that low lunge. We'll shift back, heel digs into the mat, pushing it forward and pushing back through the hips. So the leg is pushing in both directions. We're going to start with that wave. So the inhale up, exhale forward. Allow yourself to let go and really get into this posture. Sinking forward, opening up through the hips. We're opening up the sacral chakra just as much as we're opening up the heart chakra here. Release the blocks, coming up onto the knee. Inhale up. And as the hands come down, we'll exhale forward, inhale back. Bring the hands behind that low back, top of the hips. Open up through the chest, opening through the hip. And as we inhale up, we're going to let the left hand come on the bottom, right hand on top, crossing the arms as much as you feel comfortable. Uncrossing for the hands to come back down to the blocks. Tuck the toe, come back into your lunge. Inhale, exhale. And we'll set the blocks to the side, move them out of the way, and hands come down. Step back, and the knees can drop, lowering down. We've got that inhale, cobra, exhale down. So we're waving through it. Inhale up to the back of the heart, and then let the front of the heart lead you down. As you come up, push into the knees and tighten through the core. Arriving in your downward facing dog, soft elbows. Knees are soft as well. Bring the feet together. And we'll lift up through the left foot first this time. Inhale, exhale. Right foot, inhale, exhale. And as the left foot comes up, again, we're pulling the knee towards the chest. As we shift forward, foot lands. And we'll reach for the blocks, having one on each side. Just preparing yourself, we'll adjust the back foot and roll up into our warrior one again. So the hips are forward just as much as feels comfortable. And we've got the exhale forward, inhale back. Offer on the exhale, open the heart on the inhale. Swim the hands to the low back, top of the hips, open the heart. Feel the breath stretching across the front side of the body, and then inhale up, crossing the arms, left hand under, right hand top. Feel the feet, feel the breath. Open your wings and let yourself float down to the blocks. Turn the toe, drop the knee, and we'll shift back. And you can begin to get that waving breath. Inhale up, exhale forward. Shifting forward more into that forward stretch of the hip. Open up the front side of the body. Breathe. And we'll take this back and forth, back into that runner stretch, and then that psoas hip opener. Exhale and inhale. Inhale, lift the toe, and we've got the coiling. Exhale, jaw releases. Notice if your jaw is releasing a little bit more now that we've done this a few times. Are you able to let go? Are you able to release? Inhale to step that back foot forward, coming into your forward fold. Let it go. And if you'd like, you can bring the hands behind you again, interlacing. Take the breath. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale. Release the hands down. And then roll up through the spine to arrive at the top. Inhale. Hands to prayer. Prayer to heart. I want to invite you to an amazing opportunity to practice yoga with me live during the week, and to also have a coaching call, a group coaching call, because when you join a tribe, do you know that you're likely to have up to 80% more success for that accountability and the support that a tribe will offer? And so I invite you to come join me in the Balanced Goddess Club, women only, sorry guys, because us women have unique issues and mindsets that we really need to support each other in growing our relationships with our own inner feminine and our external world of feminine. And so we create this tribe of women that are supporting each other and lifting each other up and breaking down all of these barriers of mindset to heal and manifest a life of purpose, action, and peace so that we can show up and bring all of our love. So you can check out the club and some other free goodies that is available at FigLeafYoga.com.